Hello there. How are you? This is Malik, and welcome to episode 16 of this RimWorld shenanigans. It's the Sunday Night Live
stream.
So yeah, we are doing RimWorldy things, and Paigey and Paddy are just doing things because that's what yeah. And then Paddy's just kind of like, look at this weird hand I have, bzzz, just sewing all of the things. How slow Malik is compared to Paddy. Paddy's just like bzzz, bzzz, bzzz. Cybernetic enhancements for the win. Aw, look at Malik's other baby. Look at the baby. Look at the ugly slug baby. I have no idea what it is. It's kind of like a bear slug baby with, I'm assuming it's got more eyes on the other side. I have no idea what's going on. But we have a weird tree baby. Malik is just producing babies. What can I say? Bear slug baby. Oh, there's no chat on. Yeah, because I was doing things. Hang on. Stream. Click. Chat. Click. It's a whole thing. I better check to see if the chat is on live or top. Oh, yeah, it's on. Ugh, yeah, put it into live chat. There we go. That's better. Your baby. Your baby is wandering around somewhere. Carrying a boulder. What's the shit? That's a boulder. You're 3 years old and you're carrying a boulder. I mean, I think we're expecting great things from this child. Jesus. And now you're carrying an entire bed or something. What? A shelf. Oh, it's a small steel shelf. It's fine. And now a big chunk of... You are working, kid. You are doing well. Yes, kid's a beast. What even is the... I mean, there's no actual strength mechanisms and things like that. Off by one or by one. Just like that. That's what it is. Cool. That's a whole thing. Malik is pruning his bush. Pruning the bush. Yeah, off by one isn't particularly anything yet, really. But that's what happens when you are simply a child. I think you have the whole education thing mechanism. Learning. I mean, you go, so reading. Reading and nature running. 3 reading, that's pretty good. That's alright, Delta. Everything's okay in real life. Nothing horrendous is happening or anything. It's quite a few bits, but we've got quite a few bits. So I'm just going to end up deconstructing these sandbaggy things. And we're also going to then reinstall this trap. To like there maybe. I don't know. Or... there. This gun turret then will be reinstalled probably about where that is, to be fair. So let's reinstall the proximity detector. Shall we just smash this? We need to smash that. Oh no, man. That is a... Yeah, that's not everything is okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. My condolences. It is a tough time. I think where there might be a better place to put this, but no, don't deconstruct it. Oh, no. We need to smash that, that's for certain. We have 58 granite blocks. Ah, well, magic, fair enough. And then they'd have to walk back, kind of a deal. But we did give them as a gift. That was basically what it is. I'm not sure how that gift was seen as positive. Not exactly a positive gift in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is. That will be the beginning of that. Looks like we haven't got enough power. Well, that will give enough power. I think we've all got Devil Strand stuff now. Except Gillen. The Hyperweave robe. Will a Hyperweave robe be better than a Devil Strand duster? Maybe. But I kind of feel like I like the whole idea that we are all wearing basically a uniform. I like the Devil Strand uniform thing that we've got going on. We need a Devil Strand baby thing. Well, not a baby thing, but a kid clothes made of Devil Strand. We have the spare Devil Strand. What do we have? We have that rug that is still being made. We've still got another duster being made that's going to be Devil Strand. I like scarf. Like scarves a thing? Covers the jaw. I mean, could we make Devil Strand scarves for everyone? I kind of like the idea that it protects the jaw. And then this headgear protects the head overall, left and right ears. Fireball has returned to the wild. Bye-bye, wild. I kind of do want to make Devil Strand scarves for everyone. And that sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? But I kind of do. But also, Malik, you need a proper helmet. You can't be wearing cloth goods all your life. I feel like a flak helmet is a good option. Can we make even better helmets, though? That's the question. I think we might need the big bench. The fancy bench to make more. Our visitors apparently are doing research. You're a moderate intellectual, I suppose. So, I mean, you're helping out, I guess, while we're asleep. That's good. That's good, yeah? Kinda, I guess. Well, nobody else would be doing it, so... Oh my god, I'm making a complete mess pouring this tea. I've got some Earl Grey, because I like Earl Grey. And I kind of need a bit of pick-me-up this session. Because I'm just, like, a bit run down, I suppose. My brain is just... I'm just run down. Nothing serious, don't worry about me, but... You know, when you get to that point where you just kind of like... You know what? Yeah, let's do nothing for a bit. So we'll see how it picks me up. Ideally, I want to get all of this filthy insect meat processed into fuel. Which we should, in theory, be making it. Because insect meat and human meat will get turned into chemfuel. Malak! How the hell do I pronounce that? I have no idea how to pronounce that. That's some... Is that like a... I don't know what that is. I am not good on different alphabets. Is it Japanese? Okay. I definitely don't know how to say it. Things are just kind of happening at the moment on the colony. Oh, wow, look at all this. We have a lot of steel. We could use this to just get more chunks. We actually have got quite a few chunks, in fairness. Gathering steel to hauling inventory. Got a heavy SMG, blah blah blah. Minor break risk. Paddy, what's up with you? What's not up with you? A neural supercharge. Go on then, get yourself a neural supercharge. And stop being... Want a high super user apparel, a slice cap. Well, I think the protective helmet is a much better option. I'm going to make a flak helmet. Or have one made. Chosen is provoking the Revenant, which is what we like to see. What's Jackson doing? Not just topping up the steel. Random limestone chunk. No idea why that's there. We've got another visitor. A geologist from Unar called Caitlin Acorn Aitken. A nickname Acorn, and you are a geologist. I mean, I suppose it being a geologist means you're going to be out and about in the wilds, I guess, so maybe you'd... I guess maybe? Oh, you're 49 silver, so you are absolutely capable of affording some fancy beds. What's Paddy doing? Ah, good, good, good. We probably do have quests to go on, to be honest. Yeah, of course we do. We have, if we go to the world view, a few things that we could be getting on with, which we should do this session, unless we get random distractions constantly. So we need to explore this complex, and that complex, because they're complexes. Why wouldn't we? And then we need to also go to the Worshipful Village. Now that's the one where there's a clue. They have a terminal. We should need to find some information about this cool relic of ours. But yeah, it's going to be a fight. But yeah, we'll figure it out. There's a party. Well, Magic is throwing a party. Well, there we go. That's a whole thing. Probably people could do with a party. Okay, I want you to just clean the throne room, then attend the party, because this place is just getting very, very dirty. I kind of feel like we need like a constant person who's just gonna clean as a top priority. Okay, they really enjoyed their stay, and we'll visit again in a few days. Okay. Well, the beds have become free. I think our other visitor now will be able to claim them. I don't know. I mean, I don't think anyone's so useful that I don't want them to have a bit of fun on an adventure. A Hyperweave flop hat. And a Fire Foam pop pack. Wow. It's not quite what you're after. But it's close. And a flop hat. It's actually kind of amusing. Hey, Wouter. Yeah, I didn't see why not, Darth Malik. I mean, what we'll do is we'll get you a good helmet. You've got a flak vest, you've got flak pants, you've got a duster that's nice devil strand. That scarf, weirdly, is probably quite protective with it being synth thread, maybe. I don't know. Whatever, who knows. It protects your jaw. You got a battle rifle. You know, your skills are acceptable. Yeah, you'll go along, and you can take your little buddy with you. 'Cause why the hell not? Great. Okay. I mean, our resident child is going to go insanely fast for a while. What I'm going to do... Oh, I can't actually make anything because we've got so many things in the list. Let's get rid of the doctor's scrubs. And the kid romper. But then again... There we go. And I think we're going to have multiple boots at all times available, because boots apparently are really useful. Heavy fur boots, fur boots. Well, you know what? Actually, there's. I think most people seem to have boots now, which is cool, because they give a bonus. They give a speed bonus, a slight one, but it's good. So actually, we don't need extra boots. What do we need? What else can you make? Kid parkers, kid rompers, kid pants. All sorts of stuff. Oh, shouty stuff. Oh, that steel helmet Delta was in the middle of making. Malak, you've immediately put the flop hat on. You're just kind of like, yeah, I like this. You're about to have a helmet, though, so... I think we probably could do with making multiple flak helmets. What's our supplies like? I don't want to go too crazy. It requires plasteel. Gillen's there, making things awesome. I do kind of want to make... a masterwork. You get the masterwork flak helmet. Oh boy. And there's no art. That's a shame. But either way, it's going to protect your brain. Oh, the this thing. Yeah, run away! Silly Lynx. I don't think the Lynx is going to get him. Poor turkey. I love the Lynx flick dirt into the turkey's eyes. And the turkey wasn't doing too badly. I mean, the Lynx is really beat up. Yeah, look at that turkey. It went a bit crazy. It went a bit, like, proper. Yeah, I don't think that Lynx is going to live. I mean, I don't think it does. I think it's exactly like a normal arm. It makes you slightly slower walking, and you're already a bit slow because of your toe. But no, it's purely mining speed. Warden for hire. Okay, blah blah blah. Constantine Kurtikos. An acolyte of the Grey Empire. It seeks your help. Kurtikos' royal archaeologist recently extracted 9 prisoners from an ancient cryosleep vault and intend to question them. To keep the prisoners secret from court rivals, it wants us to hold them for 15 days. 9 prisoners! We ain't got the capacity for 9 prisoners. Oh, the prisoners are suffering from paralytic abasia and must be kept in. So we'd need to feed 9 vegetables for so long. But we would get some insane goods. I mean, a full-on bionic arm as well. A mono sword. I mean, Jesus. Well, that's the thing, Delta. I mean, there's 9 of them. I don't think we have 9 tanks. So we could put 2/3 of them into cryosleep. We can handle 3 more prisoners. Just put another bed here. I mean, I don't actually have a problem with that idea. That's actually a really good idea. And look at the plasteel. And a mono sword. When do we get the reward? That's the question. You know what? Yeah. Let's just put them in cryosleep. Oh, look at that. I love the fact that they, okay. Oh, goddamn, we can't! We can't put them in cryosleep. Okay, cool. Well, it looks like we've got a massive burden now. We're gonna feed them nutrient paste, obviously. Okay, so we're just gonna have to put a load more beds. We're just gonna have to double up some of the beds. That's fine. Yeah, we can make... Well, to be honest, who cares if they have beds or sleeping spots? That's actually I think that's a very good point. That's actually a really good point. Can't we just line them up in here and just not give a crap about them? Yeah, stuff that. Okay. So, Malak. Yep, let's capture them. Capture them. Capture them. We're just gonna have to feed them, unfortunately. Might actually make a nutrient paste dispenser behind here. I'm not sure whether or not we should or can. You know what I mean? Like, I'm guessing they're going to collect them, so if we start messing them up, is that going to be a big problem? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure we can't just... I mean, we might be able to. No, what I'm saying is that we're going to lose the prisoners in 15 days. So we can't get rid of our existing prisoners, because then we'll have none, and then what will Wouter eat? That's what I'm thinking. Let me just reinstall that there. No, minor blood loss is not that big of a deal. Okay, how many people have we got on warden duty? And I think I need a nutrient paste dispenser. I kind of want to build one in the back. Have a little tunnel, wall it off, and allow us to put that in there so that the nutrient paste dispenser is just kind of like in the back wall. Move these temporary beds around a little, yeah. Shame we can't put them in cryo. It's such a bizarre thing that we can't put them in cryo. Like, surely we can put them in cryo. Security, come on. I mean, we do have quite a bit of blood. I kind of want to actually start selling it. I mean, we could still have so much of a backlog of blood. It would be absolutely bonkers. But will that piss off? I mean, what are they? What, like, They're all kinds of... They're all kinds of weird. But yes, we need to create a nutrient paste dispenser. Yeah, the only way you could do it is enslave them. Right. Let's actually, Stolas has returned to the wild. Oh dear. Build a wall there. And a wall there. And mine out. It's going to be like a kind of a back door. Extract the blood. Something like that. And at least then we can kind of go in there and either they can feed themselves, maybe, or at the very least, when we go to feed them, we just immediately just spam a load of nutrient paste out of the dispenser. Paddy, you're resting. Yeah, you probably do need a rest. Let's speed things up a little bit. Malik's trimming his bush. Actually, then again... I suddenly realised that there are a little bit of weird way I've done things. I mean, everything's weird the way I do it, but... Yeah. Like, they're not set in, but they kind of are, because there should be a wall there, really, for that space. It's kind of complicated. Huh. It's complicated. I like the fact that the ship landed in there, though. That was good. Just with a little horn. Serious pain. No, they'll be fine just there. You see, we're already having to start feeding them. So I think I'm going to get Paddy, once you've had a nutrient-paste meal, we're going to deconstruct that wall. Looks like wild magic is starting to chip away at the walls. This is good. Malak, how are you looking? Oh wow, you're actually a bit deprived of sleep. So yeah, you keep sleeping, man. Oh, we've got another one of those pods sprout. Yeah, harvest it. Huh. We could have another tree person. I'm assuming that the trees can't overlap. Or maybe they can. I legitimately don't know. I just suddenly realised that the fridge now is not going to be refrigerated. I'm going to put a little... Yeah, we don't actually need an airlocky type thing. I just need someone to build this as a top priority. Okay, Jackson, you're eating a meal. We haven't got the granite blocks to build that bit of the wall. That's a shame. Yeah, once we block this off and people stop using it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel this, copy that, and just build a wall there. We're missing granite blocks. Do we have granite blocks? We do. Delta, what are you making a component? Well, I will need you to prioritize the stonecutter's bench. Stop insulting each other. Paddy, you grump. And once this is done, what we can do now is get rid of that option and actually build them properly because reasons. There we go. Delta. Yeah, you carry on doing your thing. People just going out and around there because it's apparently quicker. Come on, Paddy. The electric stonecutter, not a bad shout actually, because we can make that, can't we? We've got electric drug, electric this, electric stonecutters, regular stonecutters. Yeah, let's hang on. Can I like copy all of these bills? Ah, who cares? Yeah, we'll do that. What's Malik doing? Teaching a lesson. Oh, of course, you had forgotten we'd got the classroom, which is kind of useful to have, obviously. Okay. So we're now going to get rid of all of this. We're going to move that light, reinstall it somewhere. I don't know. I guess we probably don't even need it, so just uninstall it. And once that's deconstructed, we'll build the nutrient paste dispenser, put a couple of hoppers. That whole area can have a refrigeration system. Damn it, Paddy. It would have been really useful, Paddy, just to break these walls down. Okay. Build a copy of the nutrient paste dispenser. Slap it there. Sorry, I know, Paddy, you are on like top priority of constructing stuff. But it is what it is. Yeah, the rice isn't a bad idea. I'll have to have a look at the corn as well to see if it's any good. Like, initially, we just put some in there. Just to see how well... Because it might be that corn lasts long enough, even if it doesn't last the most. Yeah, the round trip to feed these buggers is just so long. What is going on? There's so many different... Are you feeding them... Don't feed them the good stuff! Insect jelly? What kind of madness is this? Don't feed them insect jelly! My God! Only paste! I think the pigman can eat paste, I assume. I'll be glad when no one's using this as a shortcut. There we go. And then we're going to grab a hopper. Copy that. Put a couple of hoppers in there. What's Malik doing? Hauling steel. Well, Malik, I would like you to work on those hoppers instead. Yeah, basically, it's kind of like... It's kind of like, sort of like honey almost, I think, kind of. Suffices to say that it is not something we want to use on prisoners. Now, with any luck, the prisoners will just feed themselves, but I'm not 100% sure whether that's the case. Okay. So, copy the settings. Paste the settings. Paste the settings. Smash or pass. Ah, was simplicity. I think I'd rather smash the creeper and then pass on the zombie. Is that what you... I've got to smash one and pass on the other? I'm assuming that that's what the game is. There we go. So, in theory... that might be a bit easier. I don't know whether the other two will feed themselves. Obviously, the paralyzed ones won't, but the other two might. And it should be, in theory, easier to feed them all. Well, that's the thing, is it doesn't really give me any information. But this kind of room is like 2 degrees, so that's refrigeration level of cold. Not frozen level of cold, but it's refrigeration. Oh God, what is going on? I'm pouring a tea and then a devourer attack. A swarm of huge gape-mawed monsters are attacking. These triggers are massive to swallow human whole. Keep your distance. Why are there so many? Oh god! Why are there so many? Oh god. God, they're huge! No, wild magic. They cannot feasibly be fun. Okay. Oh god. I don't want this shit. Everyone gather. I know. We've got one turret there. Yeah, it hasn't even got the material, so I can't just blitz it through with Malak. Fun for the viewers, not me. Yeah, it's strangely enough. Okay, melee people up front. Malak, you've got a big gun. And then just everyone spread out. And we can maybe slow the first one down. I mean, we've got the bears. The bears are waiting. Hang on, wasn't there 9? Oh, no, it's various. There you go. The 7 devourers. I kind of feel like I want to just put a couple of people around the corner and just take a couple of pot shots as they approach. What was I? Tank? Yeah, they were basically a tanky thing. Because if I can slow a couple of them down by wounding them. God, they do not slow down at all. They just do not slow down. Okay, retreat back. Right, all fucking fire. Now, question is, what abilities do we have again? We have, like, area effect shenanigans. Right, wild magic. What do you have again? Stun. Momentarily stun in the target's brain, so we could stun something. Burden something else. We don't really have, like, I mean, there's... Oh my god, they're really, really strong. Let's just hope that now that we're getting a load of... Yeah, Let's just keep anyway, Wouter has a spiky thing which can happen really close. Okay. Wild magic. It's stunned. Oh god! Fuck! It swallowed a screen rave whole! What the fuck? Okay. Fuckity fuck. Oh my god! How does it... How does it... Oh, I don't even know! That's just horrendous! Stun that one. Oh god. What the fuck? How do you even kill these things? Where they just get you instantly? How do they get you instantly? What the oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. We need to focus fire on some. How? I think we're all fucked. How do you I can only pray we can get someone out and then... Yeah, we've not got any of the weird equipment. We can only hope that we can free someone. The prisoners as meat shields? That what? By bringing them out and... Is this the end of the run? Shoot the fuck out of it! Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, but the bears take lower priority. 9 seconds. 9 seconds. Melee attack devourer, melee attack devourer. You attack that devourer. You back up. You start shooting those. Okay, wait. Flare! I... Do we even have flares? I mean, we do have a flare. For fuck's sake, why... Then why say the... I'm not sure why you asked me to use a flare then. Okay. I'm really struggling to see who is... There's Bear. Downed. Screen Rave. Bear. Let's just kill this one. Malik's dead. There's nothing... That was too many to throw at us. That was way too many to throw at us. That is very unbalanced. I'm just checking to... Where's little... Oh, okay, yeah. Jackson, Delta, Wouter. By 1. Gillen. Everyone seems to be out now. Or shall we just screw that, keep these guys back, and just have everyone shoot? Because I don't want to get them to get shot. Why is people going into melee with it? I'm not 100% sure. It's definitely not what I wanted, or even instructed. I'm trying to click to get them to move. Fuck, there we go. Yeah, I mean, that was ridiculous. I don't know what to say about that. Okay. If you're injured, just go and heal. I mean, it was certainly different. There are ways, but I don't know. I don't think we've got any of those ways. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Okay, nothing's highlighted, so, yeah. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, we lost Malak. Yeah, yeah. So Malak, no, you're not going to go on the next quest. That was harsh. It seemed like it'd take a lot longer for the bears to get digested. That's what saved them. Damn, Malak, you have fallen. And your poor tree. Can you? Yeah, the Devour attacks are relevant. Death Malak, gift from Unar. Okay, we got some Kid Pants and Disruptor Flare Pack. Thanks to High Mood, Malak has experienced an inspiration, for fuck's sake. I don't think, I don't think we need, I don't think we can cryopod you. I think we just need to find the serum and inject it. So I think what we need to do is just, well, bury you and everything you're wearing is tainted. If we bring you back, will all of your clothing be still tainted? It's kind of like, yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of confused now. Well, we'll see, I guess. What do we do with our dead? We don't really have a... We don't have a burial area or anything. Paddy's having a sad wander. Well, so Malak's dead, but the reason why Paddy is having a sad wander is because of the environment's unsightly. Specifically, this room is covered in blood and has weird monsters in it. Wow. Take care of your wood. I see. I mean, I think we only got through that because of the bears. Because they took the first 2 pounces. That's just a lot of instantly... And they digest pretty quick as well. Yeah. That's horrific. Paddy, stop having a sad wander in that weird room. Shaman merchant. People are getting tended to. This is good. Pagey's like, I'm gonna get this Disruptor pack. Oh, you've got an acid burn scar on your brain, Jackson. What the fuck? That's a scar. Jackson has brain damage. I think we probably need to put Jackson in his regen tube. Because that ain't gonna heal. Because it's a scar. And that... Oh my god. What happened to Malak? Malak got digested to death by a hideous swarm of monsters. It's pretty horrendous. I think specifically it was their lungs. Yeah, their lungs got destroyed by acid. I mean, to be fair, the boon rats could have been amusing. I don't see why not, Pagey. I don't see why not. You already were looking after one kid. Looking after another one seems reasonable. But the tree needs 30 days for mourning. It will mourn for 30 days, the tree will. And then we will perform a ceremony. And Pagey's bandaging up. Which is very, very, like... If you think about it, Pagey is bandaging up this devourer. It probably wasn't the one that actually killed Malak, but still, saving the life of a creature that was part of the team that killed your husband is I mean, that's some big brain thinking, you know. Very, very strong. What are you... Oh, I was literally just saying there. Paddy is unhappy. To be honest, you weren't actually that bad as far as mood goes. Like, you're not going to snap. Your friend Malak died, you witnessed an ally's death, you'd observed a corpse, and your husband died. These are all such negative things. I mean, yeah, I guess. To see more things like this. It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. But yeah, that was quite the horde. I'm gonna put Jackson in a pod. The fact that they're brain damaged, I'm assuming that this will yeah. Begin bioregeneration cycle. There we go. Yeah, it will get rid of all of these problems. I think Pagey probably does need counseling. Oh, Jackson's gonna kind of vaguely knows what is needed. Jeez, though. Fucking brain damage. I mean, what the fuck? So yeah, we got beat up. We got beat up pretty bad. Paddy's having a wander. Jackson's going into a biopod to fix serious brain damage. That's a crazy amount of brain damage, that is. Now, this should be quicker than before. So yeah, 8.7 days. Little Horn's going to be out in 4. And the toe, yeah, getting the toe fixed is a pleasant benefit, but yeah. I mean, maybe. Cracks, bruises, Paddy is just generally miserable. Delta, nothing permanent there. Gillen, apart from the old gunshot wound, no, nothing. Doesn't look like anybody else has anything permanent. Malik and Jackson got it worst, it seems. I don't think you had any damage. No, you nothing. There was no red in behind your name, so I figured that you were fine. I like how the fact that all the prisoners are extract hemogen packs. I kind of feel like we need to not do that. Okay, we haven't automatically assigned everyone as Hemogen Farm. But forced to work apparently is a thing that they all have. I kind of feel like they probably won't get much done. So yeah, we can, yeah. We can probably, for now, actually, not bother with the Hemogen Farm. I mean, you can have the prisoner nutrient paste if you want, Pagey, I guess. I'm thinking, can these ones be forced to work? Let's get the Hemogen Farm off. Can we get these prisoners to feed the other prisoners? I'm beginning to think maybe we can. No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, I'll put... No, I don't think so either, Chosen. I think that actually probably caused Malik's death. Because we were pretty close to being able to shoot everyone out. And it just, yeah, wasn't good. But yeah, unfortunately they will not feed each other because I think that's a warden job. So they'll clean the place up. I'm just going to put some concrete there. Yeah, they can clean the place, but I don't think that they do warden things. And warden things is basically feeding prisoners. So, yeah. We need to figure out what we're going to do about Malik. I mean, we've got a big cave here. I kind of feel like we should... Well, I mean, ideology will have some sort of thing in there, I'm assuming. Or maybe not. I suppose we already had casket things. Or would they be misc? Yes, sarcophagus. We're going to do a steel sarcophagus. I kind of feel like... And I'm just going to put it in here for now. And who is our best constructor? Of course, Paddy, who's having a mental breakdown. I mean, we really can't afford too many people on that one thing, but... Hey, Lucas! Yeah, it's been a while, man. Been a while. The chem fuel refining machine is just here. It's just doing... It's not doing anything because I think there's just so many jobs queued up, things that need doing. Paigey, I think you should... You'd be tending to Bear. Bear's fine. You go build your husband's sarcophagus. You're not the best constructor, but Paddy is otherwise occupied. And it seems there's a certain... I don't know. Peacefulness, kind of... It's a whole thing, you know, to lay your own husband to rest, I guess. Go on, accept boom rats. No, no boom rats. They don't want boom rats. Oh boy, what do we even bloody do? You will get your own little tomb. I don't exactly know how we're going to go about it, but we're going to end up making probably a much larger tomb somewhere. We're going to have to do a whole ceremony. We'll wait for Paddy to stop, you know, being insane. And we'll figure it out. Oh boy. Insect jelly's always good for a laugh. But what do they have that we could use? Bioferrite, plasteel. We're about to get a lot of plasteel once those prisoners are all good. Beer, shotguns, gold. I mean, gold is... They basically don't have very much. Not gonna lie, they don't really have much at all. So I'm gonna put 41 of that. To be honest, we do not need that much herbal medicine. So we're just gonna get rid of a load. Gene pack super mining. What? Yeah, that's what we already own. We own these. We just haven't used them yet. I was tempted to put strong mining on Malak. But I guess I'm glad I didn't now. Bit harsh. Bit harsh. Yeah, I know. The screen, you kind of look at this, but yeah, unless there's a number here, it's ours, basically. Indeed, we definitely need to do that, Lucas. It is true. Although it's already actually happened. That exact thing's happened earlier. So it is one of those things. I don't know, Freya. Is that enough? I mean, yeah, okay, fine. It's fine then. You can ask them to like and subscribe as much as you like then. I'll pour myself some more tea. Tea. Oh, man. Other than selling some stuff we don't need, and again, I think I'm just going to put a whole bunch in here as well. Because we've got a lot of medicine. Psychite tea is always good for trade. And it's also good, hopefully, for making people cheer the fuck up. Not that I'm saying that people don't have a good reason to be miserable. And the seed, the Gorillon seed, doesn't actually cost much, but we could have 2 trees. I wonder if the trees can overlap each other. That would be kind of cool. I don't know, the shock lancers. It's so well, not so expensive, but it's fairly expensive. A limited use psychic effector. So you could zap someone from a very long way. I mean, go on then. Since they don't have much else, I'll take your word for it and go for it. At this point, I think that's probably about all we really need to. Okay. We still get some silver. Well, it does say there's a chance of brain damage. Let's see if Paigey miraculously has some kind of construction, like, genius moment. It is a good quality sarcophagus. Paddy is out of the brain fart. Okay. I'm going to wait for everyone to kind of sleep. I know that Malak's corpse is slowly rotting. Oh, here we go. We have the opportunity to do a ceremony, though. I'm guessing we do the ceremony around the sarcophagus, which is going to kind of be a bit awkward. But yes, Off by One is putting our dear beloved to rest. Hang on. Is there a way we can... Now, can we actually remove the drill arm? It kind of like... It would be a shame to lose the drill arm. Is there a way? There might be. When you play multiple RimWorld with a friend, it's mud. Never lets you harvest organs. Well, I mean, I figure if they're distracted, also recycle the clothes. No, I don't think so after the death either. Which is weird because it's a cybernetic attachment. It's not like a rotting body part. Hang on. I'm just going to double check something. Isn't there like, or is that like an autopsy table or something? I seem to feel like they're... Am I thinking of something else? I feel like I want there to be an autopsy table. I don't think it would be too powerful. It's not a massively ridiculous amount of resources to make cybernetic body parts. So I don't think it's going to be that bad. Yeah, it'll be in there if we need to later on. Paigey will be the speaker. Yes. Gather one and all. It's kind of weird. Everyone's kind of standing outside the door. Paigey goes in, closes the door, and then starts muttering in the dark. Aw. Heiji discussed the nobility of sacrifice. I see what you're saying, Wild Magic. So you'd basically harvest the attackers. Well, they could biocode some of the cybernetics. Do you know what I mean? So they already do that on powerful weapons to prevent you getting them from the attackers. But I think if you've made it yourself or you have it in your own colonists, I feel like that should be allowed to be extracted. And I know there are actually mods that allow you to do that. I just don't think it's one of the ones I've got. But also, maybe I do, and we'll figure it out. It was a good technological morning. Heiji described beginnings and endings. So, the technological morning was good. The speaker's final words provided a path for everyone to move on. Everyone participated gets +5 mood for 6 days. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Everyone gets a bit of a mood buff. Heiji is a little bit sad. Get a supercharge. Because you are feeling, oh my god, got some lovin' is still there. That's kind of sad though, isn't it? The fact that you've still got that positive buff. It's a shame you can't cancel yourself. Null Delta. I just hope that everyone gets fed. I'm going to make Wild Magic also a warden. They're not going to be very good at it, but they've got a passion for it, so we definitely need to keep an eye on those to feed them. Who is cooking? Butchering. Doing that kind of thing. Little Horn. Oh, and Pagey. Poor Pagey. Oh, that sounds bad, Lucas. Yeah. That is a truism. So unable to claim beds, yep, because there aren't really any beds, but we can definitely make some beds. Because this is going to be kind of the cheap room. And then I'll figure there'll be ways of making even more money out of that room, but that will be the cheap room. Those beds will be let's reinstall that there. That does suck. I'm just gonna leave things churning for a bit. Jackson, you're not a cooking person, but I kind of feel like just randomly butchering things might actually Can we not butcher these horrible monstrosities? I kind of feel like we should be able to butcher them. Yeah. Oh, inside a pod. I kind of want to butcher them. And then feed them meat into the biofuel manufacturing thing. But yes, I'd forgotten that I'd put Jackson in a pod. Yeah, they will give twisted meat. And then I think twisted meat is one of the meats that the biofuel refinery will actually refine. Delta is feeding people. See, I can't even get them to... Oh, they are now just going full on. You're not a warden, but you were feeding people without me asking you. Is that because you're a doctor? Trade caravan is leaving. More random boom rats. Oh wow. Slight bit of uncertainty. It's fine. So yeah, they are using the dispenser. And I think it might be doctoring then. I don't know. Or wardening or doctoring. Do you know what I mean? I have no idea. I think the bears are fine. Yeah, the bears are fine. They didn't really suffer. They're very, very hard to digest. Probably because they've got tough meat and they're bloody huge. It's all fat and gristle. Oh, and Mickey is actually feeding themselves. That's good. So putting the dispenser in there has actually really helped. Oh, Gillen is butchering. At least it gets rid of the bodies. Disgusting creatures. What an attack, though. I mean, we were overdue a death, to be fair. We were overdue a death. And that was a horrible thing. I mean, that makes sense, Wild Magic. It's the kind of mechanism I'd write into it if Malta, what are you doing? Training a boom rat? No. Move that. I mean, we've got to kind of tame them to keep them under control, but I kind of feel like we need to... I don't know what we need to do. There's just a lot of them. There's too many of them. For guests, 10. There we go. In fairness, Paddy, you have catharsis at the moment. But yes, I would like you, in fact, to go build bed things. And hopefully this guy will then give us some silver. Plums, insect jelly. Ooh, I mean, plums. That's a lot of plums to just be randomly carrying on yourself. And that pemmican's enough to last, I dread to think how long. Yeah. Because we lost the other turret as well. And then I'm going to convert these two rooms into luxury rooms. Oh, and Gillen. Some of them are being taken to the tree. Oh, one of them is being taken to the tree. Some of them have been butchered. My god, look at all that twisted meat. Holy crap. They produce a lot of meat. Yeah. They do indeed act as a distraction, if nothing else. In many ways, putting it out here, out in the open, and just surrounding it with the sandbags, isn't actually a bad shout, because then we can bombard it. I notice how we've got 138 silver just languishing out there. Because then as things are around it, yeah, they're open to be shot at by us. So it may or may not be a good idea. Probably not, but it'll do. It means that we can screw up the enemy. Oh, graboids. Actually, I don't know, though. Graboids were pretty damn big. But maybe you're right. Only 2 components. How many components do we have? I mean, you really should just grab a large number of components in one go, Paddy. Rather than just like 1 here and 2 there. Oh god, are you going to just 1 again? Oh, no, oh yeah, you are. You're going to the 1 component. Oh no, oh thank god for that. You went to gather the rest. Advanced factorization. We have stuff that happened. It was a long one. Because, you know, we're 1.5 hours in, and that's the research that got done. It allows us to create not much. But yes, it unlocks electrolysis, which gives us an electrolyzer. Produces manufactured materials. Steel, titanium, computer components. We need to get some of these other things like computer components. Robot engineering. What else is there? Something to bring back the dead. Probably nothing that we can make. I suspect the serums required are a bit advanced. Robotic assembler. A machine that applies state-of-the-art robotics. Not jury-rigged with scrap metal. Construct machine component too intricate for simple human hands. Again, very, very advanced stuff. Atomic disassembly. Unlock with smithing. Alpha polytile. I mean, sure, I guess. Got pharmaceuticals. Reambulation pods. The hell is this? Severely injured patients by injecting biodiscardable reconstructive nanomachines. Fix most wounds. But it doesn't bring back the dead. Okay. We were going for advanced bionics. That was one thing. However, I do want people to have an opportunity to still vote. So if you guys want to vote for robotic engineering, which leads to advanced bionics, feel free. You know, if you want to say advanced bionics, then that's also cool. But yeah, it's still put it up to the vote. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. There are still other things, so I'm going to little look around before I start asking for suggestions. We've got fancy clothes, better musical instruments, electric stone cutting. Could have sworn we did actually have that. Hang on. What? Oh, I'm guessing we've just got 2 mods. One that creates electric stone cutting tables and one that does not. I'm just going to very quickly... Oh, that's still flagged for deconstruction, but not... How bizarre. What else do we have? Turret packs, so deployable turrets could be fun. Moisture pumps, growth fats. Gun links aren't necessarily great because they take the head slot. Starflight basics if we were going to start making spaceship things. Deep frying we've still got to do. Vanilla expanded. Again, there's a load of things on here as well. But yeah. Right, so votes. Advanced bionics. We will put that in there. People want blast doors as well. That would be interesting. What else do we have? More gunpowder. Advanced bionics. Wild and I are braining together. I see. Braining. Yeah, there's a whole load of things. Railgun. I'll read it. Blah 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 blah. So basically, a charge railgun. It requires some advanced components, uranium, blah blah blah. I think it's requires components to be replaced in order to operate. What the fuck? May explode when damaged. It looks like it's a deployable turret that you can put on the ground. Probably insanely powerful. Repulsor technology. Build shield generators that project blah blah blah. Shield generators of various kinds. Kind of cool. Yeah, well they say it's what does it say? Usually mounted on a spacecraft. I'm guessing that it's you're effectively researching the ability to make it like a defense turret. We got heavy weapons, different kinds of grenades, ultra screen TV, wallpapers. Lol. There's all sorts of stuff. What have we got? What have we got? Advanced bionics, blast doors. Well, I'm going to turn around and come up with some options of my own. So there. Because all we've got is the glitter tech stuff. I feel like there's got to be something in here that's good. What have we got? I think turret pack. I think. Turret pack. Well, that's what I'm thinking, Chosen. I'm thinking that it's usually mounted on a ship. So, therefore, it implies that in this case, it's mounted on the ground. The ability to make cryosleep caskets could be fun, but we've got a lot of them. What's the difference between a cryosleep casket and a suspender? I see, so, okay. I was about to suggest that, Malik, actually. Recon armor. Okay. Get the voting done. Voting! It's voting time! Okay, the voting's coming in. Got blast doors is... Oh, advanced bionics is kicking in. Damn, that's a good... Again, it's a fairly good spread. I'm gonna sip some of my tea. Oh. I think it is really helping. Keeping me awake. Hopefully it doesn't keep me so awake that when I actually try and go to sleep, I'm stuck. That would be bad. Although even just talking about being sleepy has suddenly my brain is like, ah, sleepy, huh? What I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna have to get my brain. I'm gonna dig the back room out here, move one of the containment facilities there, and then I think I might then just expand the hospital out to the left a bit. Maybe something like that. Smash or pass, Threshermore. A Threshermore. Threshermore. A little look. Oh, those things. I knew I remembered the name. I mean... What's the ruling on the smash and pass? Like, is it the same sort of ruling that you become a compatible size and physical structure kind of thing, you know? Because I don't think there's going to be much smashing other than literally being smushed into a flat paste if I was my normal human shape. So I think if I was something like a Threshermore, you know, yeah, then yeah, Threshermores, they're kind of weird, kind of vaguely nice looking, I guess. They're kind of got monstrous looks. Yeah, because that's the thing that you basically... Don't you make a friend out of one? Isn't that the thing you make a friend out of? And then it helps you with the Reapers. And it's not spoilers, because, geez, how many years ago was that Mass Effect? But yeah, you like free it. And it repays the favor by completely just like, yeah, I got big now. And it just leaps out and grabs the Reaper and just drags it under the sand. I'm assuming it broke it down and ate it or whatever. I don't bloody know. But again, the Reapers are full of organic material. So actually, yeah, it probably could have eaten it. At least eaten its squishy bits. Right, it looks like recon armor's done. Cool. Recon armor. We will do the recon armor. And job done. Wherever the hell it was. There it is. It's a big bit of research as well. Notice how I didn't even have to type in vote's end. I've got a special button now. Special button? I got a special button that does it for me now. I bet you'll probably miss me typing that in. Because it's like, vote send? No, it's vote end. Vote send? It was kind of funny in a way. Where you can kind of look at the same thing and read it in different ways. Actually, then again, who's nearest? Pagey. I know you're busy planting. But could you hold that, please? Let's get them indoors. I probably will still forget to press the button, in fairness. It's not that I had to type it and that's why I forgot it. It was still a whole thing that I will no doubt forget. Go on, Paddy. Paddy had a heartfelt conversation about children with Pagey. Oh no! Oh! Deeply about in-group preference. Well, Paddy and Pagey are having a bit of a... about children, like, because... We got a fuck ton of silver from these guys. That's amazing. Some of the gifts you get from these people are very, very cool. See, we are still going to end up grabbing nutrient paste from there and taking it into the prison. But once someone's in the prison, I think Wouter needs the death rest. After you've finished feeding the prisoners, you need to death rest. And then we're just going to have to wait a bit before we do anything else crazy. What are your needs like, Paddy? Recreation deprived. Yeah, you go play the harp. Yeah, the queen. Yes, that's what it was. I don't think I tricked her. I actually think I legitimately... I don't remember deceiving or tricking her at all. Okay, Wouter, you start your death rest. Because, oh boy, you are getting weak. Oh, I mean, we're actually queen. I mean, they're kind of... I kind of like insectoid kind of things. So... maybe smash? Yeah. I kind of like weird insectoid creatures. It's borderline. It's a borderline smash and pass. Like, if it was the difference between a Threshermaw and that, then it would be like, fuck that shit, I'm going with the Threshermaw. Yeah. Oh, geez, Chosen. I mean, you might be right. It's a bit of a callous thing to say, but I don't think you're wrong. Oh God, there are so many boom rats, named boom rats that have returned to the wild because we've just got so many boom rats. It's critical mass. They're out of control. I think we need to throw them all over somewhere and stop trying to tame them. Oh God. Yeah, we can put it here. I think the landing beacon, what are these? Oh, it's a minimum of a 9x9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can't put the landing area here, unfortunately. But yes, having things dropped. We can put a trade beacon here. I've not got a problem with that, to be fair. Because then at least things do get dropped here, sort of. And then we can then receive them well. You know your judo well. South of tree for landing beacon. Yeah, just here, yeah. Makes sense. Again, it'll be quite a small one unless I put the landing beacon here. I think this is where I would put the landing. Pass. Pass, Pagey. Yeah, Reapers don't do anything for me. Oh, Malak's tree. I don't want to fill this up too much, and also, again, I don't think we've quite got enough space. It would be cool to have them land here, in fairness, and I could probably move some of these things around. Yeah, big pass. Exactly. I'm not into that. Oh, you can't even move them. You have to just deconstruct them. That sucks. That shucks. I'm gonna reinstall this thing. Hang on, let's see where everything is. Oh, it's still bloody broken, isn't it? For fuck's sake. You're hauling wood to the wooden buildings, okay. Oh, I'm very disappointed that you can't move these things. It's such a bizarre thing. Some things you can, some things you can't. Very disappointing. Marta's doing the whole death sleep thing in his weird gothic chamber. I think I might have to send some of the boom rats away and just like, I don't know. And just ban us from going near the ones that I send away so that we can keep the named ones tamed. Because we're probably trying to keep tamed the young ones. But if I send the young unnamed ones away, we can still... It's so time consuming to send them. It was so time consuming. Because you have to load each one at a time, one at a time. Yeah. But there's definitely something we've got to do about these boom rats. Like the named ones we can keep. But I think all the children need to be sent away somewhere up here. And then have that area off limits to everyone. So that nobody goes up there. A deserter is passing by. Huh. Well, got a biocoded battle rifle. It is what it is. Oh, thank goodness things are getting built. There's a lot of, oh, we've not got any limestone blocks. No limestone blocks! Oh, blimey. Oh, limestone blocks are being... Okay, let's just deconstruct this. Let's just get some things done. Production. Steel electric stonecutter's table. That's a lot of steel. Minor break risk, pagey. I mean, fair. Drowsy and hungry. Yeah, unload your inventory, and the moment you unload your inventory, go eat or something. Oh my god, just. The thing is, you've loaded yourself down. That's it. You go eat. Actually, what I'm gonna do is you drink psychite tea first. It'll put a bit of pep in your step. Now you're gonna go and eat. Still remembering your last night with Malak. That memory is still firm in your heart. Now you're gonna rest in your bed. A cold bed. Off by One didn't have much time to know her father, but it happened, you know. It is what it is. It's a sad time. A sad time in the colony. Yep. It is. That is true, Malak. Your character was amazing at those things. But it is what it is. We will have others that will take on that mantle. Wild Magic is a pretty good miner. Paddy is a pretty good constructor. So I think that we're not gonna be too bad off. And I'm gonna make Chosen start training up construction skills. But yes, it is sad times. Yeah, I actually remember that, Mal. Yeah, you were actually in there doing the whole thing. So at least you spent some quality time, you know? Oh. I didn't intentionally put the boom rat in there, but yeah, it seems to have just spontaneously made itself home there. I guess just putting it randomly just there, I guess. Malak and Malak. Very, very similar. Yeah, I forgot the combat command as well for Paddy. It is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is. Actually, don't worry about the prisoners. Just grab some steel, build a bed for the boom rat. well are they actually doing? It actually seems like we're keeping on top of things. I'm also gonna create another sleeping spot and get rid of that one that's taking up the medical bed. Mena. Who's close? Gillen. Oh. That's Mena. How do we take Mena? Oh no. It's kind of like, because they're in a bed, then that's kind of like, okay. Unless I just unassign the bed. Let's just... What if I reassign it to somebody else? Will it kick them out? No, it's not. It's not gonna do it. Oh, no. I just want to kick them out of the hospital bed because they shouldn't be in there. Oh. Paigey is going to teach off by one something. Building is happening. Sweeping is happening. All the meat is grossly in there, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. Through the secret back door into the dark passage to top up that food. Should have had the paste dispenser in here a long time ago. Distress signal. A nearby camp. A frantic voice begs for immediate assistance defending against a threat. Everything in their camp, including shards of powerful Arca technology. But then there's no idea of what the threat is. We probably do need to do some quests at some point, but my brain is like, well, we're kind of a bit on a back foot right now. We've got 2 people in biopods. One person's died. One person is in death rest. So I kind of feel like we've got to have at least someone out of... I mean, you got 2.3 days left. Little Horn's got 2.1 days. Jackson's got 6.8. We can at least wait for Wouter and Little Horn to be out of their respective torpors. Stupors? Torpors? I think technically both of those words are correct, but I try to merge them and it never works well when you try and merge words like this. Off by 1 to reach level 2 in social. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. What's bio like? Oh, you gained something in shooting. I'm guessing the teaching is a whole thing. Learning. Oh wow, you've got Father Malak died. Father Malak died. You got like double negatives. And also Colonist died. I kind of feel like this is all just one thing. Disturbed sleep. Not ideal. Studied recruiting prisoners. I'm guessing this is a... Yeah, it's a social lesson. Is there a way we can kind of... animatedly give a summary of maintaining relationships? It's kind of cute, actually, in a way. In a weird kind of a way. Is there any way we can specify different things to be taught? I suppose you've only got, like, 3 things to be taught, and only one of them's really worth teaching. Useful to teach at this stage, because Shooting in melee for a child is no good, but getting them off to an early start wouldn't be bad. ICBM has returned to the wild. Right, what I'm going to do is clear allowed areas, animals. Manage areas. Evicted animals. Expand. We then... I will look at the tree in a moment. And then I'm going to clear a loud area. Manage area. Invert. Unrestricted. 2. And then shrink it, please. So I don't want anyone, like, there or there. So basically that, in theory, means that if I put everyone as unrestricted 2, and then I put all of these animals as evicted animals, yes, as you can see, we have too many. And then we've got all of these animals inside, and everything looks good. I mean, we could literally put them all next to the pods and load them up, I suppose. It would be kind of funny. But I'm actually curious as to what will happen when I do it this way. That way, we won't then try and tame these ones. We, in theory, will then only tame these ones. Oh, well, you know what we should do? we should tame these. Oh, they may attack after a failed attempt. That's the problem, you see. I don't particularly want them attacking us, but I also do kind of want some boomalopes. Because boomalopes produce fuel. You can milk them for fuel. They actually then become useful. And since we have so many boom rats... oh, these are not even tamed. They're just like wild boom rats. Jeez. Because we're going to have a whole load of wild boom rats too. Yeah. Just stopped taming wouldn't work. Well, I mean, the problem is they're constantly being born. And then you'd end up with more being born. And I think they might actually then default. But if they all go wild, and I want them over there, I don't want them all in here if possible. And just out of sight, out of mind. Go over there. Don't medicate them if they get injured. Don't do anything. I think we need to name one more Muffalo. Let's name a Muffalo, shall we? Now, if I remember correctly, we've got 3. So we've got the male, Dullface. We've got 2 pregnant females, Lucifer and Fluff. I think that pets kind of can be sold regardless of trade beacons. Like, they were never in range of a trade beacon before when we sold them. Because they're tame, it's just assumed you can go get them, kind of thing, which is true. There's ways of dealing with them. But first, we need to find a pregnant female Muffalo. Muffalo 2. So this fine specimen of a Muffalo. Yeah, there's a name suggestion. So basically, yeah, name suggestions. Fury is a good name. Marge is also a good name. What other options do we have for this female Muffalo? It's going to be the third and final female Muffalo. We're then going to see what kids pop out of them. Maybe keep one more male, just as a backup male, you know. I should probably just get another adult male. Just name one of the adult males in a bit. Any other options people want for naming this fine specimen? Heavy. Oh, God. Well, if we get... I want to try and have it so there's only one suggestion per person. But if we have no other suggestions, Malik, then yeah, I'll potentially do that. I think Karen would also be a good, because we obviously like Karens, don't we? There we go. Well, there's no point having it paused. I mean, it's not research where time is a wasting, so I'm just going to unpause it and see what people are doing. Paddy is taking prisoner food. A vending machine. Can this be a vending machine? No, but I think if it's in an area, they'll take it, because it's like basically it's like shelves. Oh, Fury and Marge seem to be quite popular. And Paige's now going off to... Stop walking backwards and forwards like that to feed people. Just use the dispensers appropriately. That's actually a very good point. And the point that I had in my head, which I didn't speak aloud, maybe speaking aloud my points, is basically we've got a duster and a kid romper that need making. Delta, you're making a component. This is acceptable. After you've made that component, please tailor things. Because we still need another duster for the uniform. I like how little work a kid romper requires. You would have thought it'd be quite an intricate thing. Yes, it's small, I get that, but it looks like Fury is the way to go. Okay. Fury it is. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Nice. Now Delta Halo is going to make a duster, and that will be for Gillen, and then everybody's in uniform. I love it. Yeah, we did. Poor Malak. The ceremony was... This loss of ceremony was good. Oh, but the parka that you're wearing is covering up the romper. Can you make a kid duster? I don't think you can. I am absolutely making a Kid Parker. And that Kid Parker is gonna be Devil Strand. It's so funny. Oh, off by one, showing their inner OCD by moving all the stuff around. I like it. I like how they consolidate all of the things. It's great. Oh shit. Paddy and Paigey. Paddy flirted with Paigey by impishly questioning her hair. Paigey was attracted to this and now Paddy's lover. Damn. I hope you two get on. Paddy becomes off by one stepdad, potentially. I guess we'll see if they end up wanting to get married. So, they like each other. Paddy likes Paigey more than Paigey likes Paddy, but yeah. Did more insulted though. Had some deep conversations though. Yeah, Malik, you were just cast aside. Jeez, savage. But you know, if by one needs a father figure, I guess. Maybe that's Paigey's motivation. I don't know. It's a good question, Paigey. It is a good question. Like, if you got married again, it would be interesting. It would be actually really interesting to how the game copes with that. That's a good question, actually. Yeah, it's a very good question. Oh, jeez. I just suddenly realised you can suck someone's fucking... wow, okay. I don't really know. I don't know whether... I mean, I know that we now have an entry in the book. The tree, I suspect, is still just timing out. 27 days left before it can connect again to another. It's got to... Let it... I mean, I know that you've gotten over Malik's death, Paigey, clearly. But this inanimate bit of wood has feelings that run deeper than 3 fucking days. I mean, I think Paddy is moderately creepy. What's the... Super immune and too smart. But also, Paddy is like the leader of the whole sort of colony thing. So, yeah. Hang on. Paddy's favourite colour is red. Oh, I see. So it's... Although the Devil Strand is red, it may or may not be counting. Off by 1. Force where... Devil Strand Kid Parker. But only when you wake up. Delta is... Gillen... Forswear, Devil Strand Duster. When you wake up. Okay. And then everyone will have their red, Archmage Melic red uniforms. It is basically, yes, Paigey. It is still your husband's tree. Well, technically it's nobody's tree, but it's complicated. It's a bit complicated. I am actually curious, though. if we get this other seed... Oh, they can overlap quite a bit. I like it. They overlap quite a bit. We could plant a second tree. If I got rid of those stone walls... It looks like the farm area doesn't disrupt it. I could put another tree there, get rid of those stone walls, move them further out, and put a second tree, and we can have multiple tree people. I don't know whether we want multiple tree people, but we could have multiple tree people. But yeah, it's interesting. It specifically does allow you to have them... Yeah, there's a radius. That's cool. We keep that in mind, I suppose, for future, in case we do want multiple tree people. But I think it's fair that Paigey does adopt her husband's tree. Hell, you can have off by one, get a tree. Hey, Delta. You're nice and clean. A styling station. Because of lack of taming maintenance, Xenorat has turned to the wild, yeah. Sorry, brain. Dedicated to the boom rats. I don't think they appreciate it, I'm going to be honest. I like to think that Delta turns the volume right the way up so they can still hear me while showering. I know that's almost implausible, you know what I mean? It's highly unlikely, but still, I like to think it. Yeah, I don't think we have anything like a styling station, but I could be wrong. I don't know where it would specifically be. Misk, maybe? We might not. I do not know. It certainly doesn't seem so. So, look at that. Everybody's in red. I love it. I genuinely love it. And also, it's practical. I mean, yes, the search would be a good idea, wouldn't it? What's it? Style? Oh, styling station. Oh, it's an ideology thing. I mean, it's kind of cute. It's big for something that's entirely cosmetic. Well, I assume it's entirely cosmetic. There might be some boon if people have their hair their favorite color or something. I don't know. But yeah, it is in fact a thing. I think a lot of people have flak vests. Not everyone, though. I mean, trooper armor. Delta's got trooper armor. And marine gloves. Both are a bit crap. And a recon helmet, so they're just kind of like badass. We could do with a couple more flak vests. What do they require? Steel cloth and component. Almost nothing. We'll have a backup flak vest. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just turn around and say until we've got one. And then if it gets worn and whatever, and it just means we've always got a backup for things that are crap. Oh, interesting. It is, in fact, chosen one, yeah. So it might be something where we can get rid of that and improve Delta's mood. Because Delta's not particularly happy about the gloves and the body armor. But at the moment, we're having a little look at recon armor. So we'll see what we can do. I mean, recon armor is, I'm guessing, very... And then the recon helmet as well. Quick delay, insulation, blah, 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 blah. Work to make, headgear. Covers basically everything in the face as well, which is nice. Yeah, it's the whole thing. Question is the trooper armor, where does that even come from? I don't even know. Probably not worth asking. Random wild boom rat. It's all gonna go horribly wrong with all these boom rats that we're losing control over. So many boom rats. Cool. Well, we can make recon helmets for people as well. Because Delta Halo at the moment is the one with the most protection, frontline protection, really. Minimally powered armor. Plasteel weave. Yada yada yada. Bit tatty. Yeah, we need a couple people to have helmets. Oh, keeping the males and the females separate so they don't reproduce. That is actually a really, really good idea. But it would be... Oh, it would take so long to manually go through each one. I mean, it would be a good idea. Every time they give birth, I'd have to then quickly separate them again. But we could have the divider here. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea. Oh my god, I think I'm going to have to do it. Animals outside female. We then shrink Oh, and we can sort. Oh, that's so good. So we've got a load of evicted creatures, but we also have some unevicted creatures. And these are all female. So we do that. No, yes. They're evicted though. So yeah, keep them evicted. Yeah, the names are all what they are. Okay, Squee 2 is male. So these are all male. These are all the females. Okay. Mysterious cargo. I mean... Glitter... Oh, 21 Glitterworld medicine. Yeah. I mean, if it's a spine, we'll smash it. Oh god. What is that? Oh, isn't it the one where they all get super fascinated by the cube? Like, everyone's just kind of like, ooh, cube. Maybe we should just, like, leave it there, because nobody will go and collect it. I almost feel like... if we just leave the cube alone. Yeah, just leave it alone. So the Devourer, massive monster with gaping toothed maw, gross. But yes, they seem a little bit like yeah, a bit like graboids. There's still some things we've not discovered there, but for the most part we have figured those things out. The Revenant, the Devourer, and the Golden Cube tend to be didn't look like the Devourer unlocked anything. But the Golden Cube unlocked Pleasure Pulse. Makes everyone in the region happier, but reduces their desire to work. Yeah, I'm happy just with, you know, where'd the medicine come from thing, whatever. Like, surely it would have dropped somewhere there. Oh, there we go. It is coming. Off by one is hauling steel to steel shelf. Tell you what, instead of doing that, haul the Glitterworld medicine, because Glitterworld medicine is great. 21 as well. 10 regenerations. And apparently you're also gathering corn. Eventually, I'm guessing the Glitterworld medicine will get put where it needs to go. I'm going to assume. And now you're going to eat some nutrient paste. But you're queued unloading your inventory. I mean, this is fair. I mean, this is acceptable, I guess. And now you're unloading your inventory. So bizarre. Like, the order that they do things is weird, but I'm glad that the mod is installed, because it is very, very useful. Okay, Stonecutter's bench. We've got limestone blocks, granite blocks, forever. I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, no, you are. So you're already linked into the... oh, God, no. We've got multiple people who are cube curious. Shit. So we can't just ignore it because we already have people curious about it. Shit. Oh, that sucks. Go on then, you go get the cube. Fuck. Well, I guess we're gonna research the cube. It could be worse. If someone goes completely mad, we'll put them in a cryopod. It'll be fine. But yeah, we have issues. So yeah, Little Horn is still regenerating. 16 hours to go. Jackson, 5.4 days. Little Horn is going to be doing Wowters, 21 hours left. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's speed things up a little bit. Hang on, where are you going? Where are you going? Now you're going to eat some food. Good. Okay, so we need to keep a close eye on the animals. A shard, yes, I think we do actually have a shard. There is one. Why did you go that way around, Chosen? It's like the most inefficient way you could do it. Well, if this is a research thing, then hopefully we can just churn through it and get it done. Well, I like the fact that we've got our gun turrets now. I know that it's not the best defensive line, but it's a defensive line. Okay, Chosen, you go eat your noms. Now the question is, if we just drop the cube, can we? Okay. Oh yeah. Where would it? Oh, I shouldn't have woken Paddy up. I'm just curious as to where the golden cube gets put. I guess it just gets put in storage. I think we should probably put it in here so it can be studied. So if I put like some shelves, in fact we have a single shelf here. I install a shelf just there. And then we clear, put cube, golden cube. Huh, okay. There's a whole thing. Pick up golden cube. Go in here. Drop the golden cube. Pull the golden cube. No. Why when you've got a high priority golden cube thing here, why is that the place to? Oh, but you're gathering steel, so you're doing... The queue of jobs just gets weirder and weirder. There we go. Well, Chosen, when you get up, which is imminent, I want you to study this thing. Try and figure out what the fuck it is. After all, you like weird things, Chosen. You like studying dark, eldritch things. Oh, Paigey is, well, yeah, I would hope not breastfeeding. After all, Off-Bear 1's like 3 years old. this probably shouldn't be anymore. Paddy's doing some research. Okay, let's see what we actually get out of the research. Look at the speed of that research. Okay, so there wasn't really that much studying really done. Okay, well, with any luck, the priority of that will be high enough that it will get researched. It's a spoopy thing. We like spoopy things, but we don't necessarily like the spoopy things spooping the crap out of us. Spheres are alright. I quite like cubes. Cubes are good. Oh, Gillen. Gillen, what are you doing? You're playing with the cube. Well, Gillen, I mean, I guess if you're just playing with the... I mean, it's no different than playing with Lego. You know what I mean? I like Lego. I literally just today built a load of plants out of Lego. I mean, Gillen, why did you just leave it in the doorway? Just put the cube back on the shelf. God, put your toys away when you finish with playing with them. Ugh. Some people. How are these doing food-wise? Because obviously I'm always concerned that maybe they're just not going to get fed. Load of cripples. I mean, so far we're doing alright, in fairness. So far we're doing alright. What do I want to grow here? I haven't actually got anything growing. Sugar. Let's make some sugar. I mean, I don't know wild magic, but that thought bothers me, because, yeah. You opened the cube. We came. Which can be interpreted differently, but I don't think you're going to accuse those things of having orgasms because you fondled the cube. What was it? It's called the, Oh, it had a, something lament. Lament configuration. That's what it was called, I think. The actual cube from Hellraiser was called the Lament configuration. Which is a thing, I guess. Off by one's filling up the chamber. Which is cool. Little Horn is Monseigneur supercharged. Doesn't like the tainted flak pants. A uranium mace and a bioferrite baton. I mean, sure. If someone finds themselves that way, go collect them. They're made of weird materials. We kind of need a bigger workshop. Or I might actually put the biofuel refinery somewhere else, like out here somewhere. Just so it's all kind of in one place. Delta Halo is making a flak vest. Good stuff. Very good. Wow, it takes a lot of stuff. But then again, off by one, might be able to carry boulders, but maybe can't carry that much in the way of corn. She's right in with the... Oh no, it's terrible. But I'm still laughing. They're going on a murderous rampage. The entire place is gonna burn down. I haven't done anything. The scythers are just killing the boom rats. I mean, there's nothing we could do other than just watch. I don't think they are. We tried. The boom rats don't explode with enough force to kill them, to hurt them. I don't think. I mean, the boom rats are attacking them. So they're attacking them, but the explosions don't do anything. The fire, I don't think hurts them at all. But the boom rats are attacking back, and they're getting some hits in. Yeah, but the explosions basically don't do anything, which is a shame. But I guess this gets rid of some of the boom rat problems. Poor boom rats, though. It's a fucking massacre. I mean, good God. I think we might have lost a few boom rats. Yeah. I mean, where have they arrived from? Yeah, let them come, it's fine. Yeah, look, you see, you've arrived at the perfect location. Click, 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 click. I think our boom rat problem has been lessened now. Good fucking God, though. So, are they just milling around that thing? So I can fire a mortar off there. Poor boom rats. But I guess that got rid of all the unnamed boom rats that had been around for a while. Shit. We ain't rescuing shit. So these are all the male animals. Okay. And these are all the females. Thing is that surely these females, a lot of them are pregnant. So when they give birth, obviously their children will inherit the parents' assignment. But with any luck, because they will then separate with this sorting. Yeah, there's two alive. Yeah, that was a lot. I'm gonna fire a mortar. Okay. What have we got? We've got high explosives and we've got incendiary. So I am gonna set a force target. I guess. Directly aim for that. Actually, then again, if I aim for this, the radius inaccuracy will either hit them or whatever. Shells. High explosive shell, please. I don't know who's gonna actually arm it and fire it, and I'm assuming that is there a skill that's good for these, if you know what I mean? Like, Like, someone with high shooting skills, I'm assuming. So, Wild Magic, you have a passion for this. Wild Magic. Man the mortar! What were you doing out there? And then that will aim... Okay. Aim a bit higher now, just because they've... kind of milling around. Oh, no. Set the force target about there. It's a bit high. Or a bit to the right, one or the other. He didn't seem to give a crap. That's not the accuracy. The inaccuracy is still a thing. So I'm still going to aim about there. Now, if I hit them, they'll probably come and attack. That's why I'm kind of including them in the shots. Because I'm assuming, like I say, if they get hit, it'll aggro them. But maybe not. Okay, incoming. Incoming. No, you're right. But it certainly messed a couple of them up a little bit. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, they don't. Yeah, that's a shame. Blood loss. So what we can do is we can get someone with a long-range weapon and just sort of lure them into a trap. It's a lot of mean scythers. No, Boomrad 167. No. Okay. Oh, Chosen is doing la research. But this is advanced, isn't it? So it's basically it's like having a second Revenant. The research is good. Assuming they don't escape. What actually is the escape rating on these things? 4.3 years, 4.1 years. Yeah, well, we need to actually make a copy of this. There. That will then hit that one and reduce its ability to escape. Oh, wow. There's a depletion. Agreed, Chosen One, agreed. But, while it's there, we might as well keep it, suppressed. So the question is, do we actually even have, like, we have actually EMP grenades and things like that, so we should definitely grab them and then start EMPing the shit out of the scythers. That would actually be very cool, Chosen One. And also, to be fair, it probably would, it wouldn't kill them, but it probably would work that it would hurt them. After all, the boom rat would die. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're wearing a flak vest. Okay, yeah, you are arming yourself with a flak vest. To get rid of that synth thread no, it's just a flak vest on top of everything. Cool. But also, this normal flak vest, apparently you wanted the better quality flak vest. That's fair. That's fair. I need to plan out the temple church type thing for the throne room for wild magic. And I'm thinking build it here. Build out further down. Excuse me. Oh. You have 51 silver, and yet you won't go in here. I guess it is a bit of a crap room. But, you know, they're there. What else can you build that makes things nicer? They're cheap rooms. We're not going to go completely crazy or anything with the decorations. I looked from the wiki. It seems after enough research you can deactivate the... I figured as much. Enough research and it will become a whole non-issue. Just like the Revenant, every time you manage to wound it, and it takes someone down, you get a bit of it and you can research it, which then makes it more and more likely you're able to get it. So kind of like research and repetition, as you slowly get fewer and fewer people who are active. Eventually you manage to pull it off. High explosive shells. This is what we like to see. Oh, and then there is actually some fuel there. Well, exactly. I think we've got enough good researchers that we should be able to keep on top of it. Little Horn, why are you so... Oh, it's the psychic drones really getting you down, Little Horn. We need to send a posse out there. We've got a full... We've got one person in a biosculptor pod, 4 days. We can go there with 2 melee people. I kind of want Wouter out of torpor. Can wake safely now. Oh, so literally you were just going to chill for a bit. Wow. Just, wow. You could leave the pod. You can stop. And you just kind of like... Yeah, Little Horn's been out for a while, actually. Well, how do you leave the pod? Wake now, it's literally that. And Wouter's now going to haul some stuff around. So we got Wouter back. And you're going to go straight to Training Bear with twisted meat. That's gross, dude. But yeah, we need to lure the robotic freaks. That's what we need. Little Horn is making out of... That's not... I mean, no, I suppose it is. But kind of not the way I wanted. See, this should be just grabbing the insect meat and the human meat and the twisted meat. I mean, I appreciate the whole thing. Let's, I'm going to put a roof. Zones. Build roof. And I'm going to... Oh, you got to build a copy. It's not that expensive. But god damn it. Actually, then again, we don't need to move that. Again, but another thing that you can't just move. Yeah, that's the thing. It's so weird that we have so much of make chem fuel from our organics forever, and they just weren't making it. But the moment this rule became active, they're like, "Oh yeah, well we'll use corn to make it." And it's kind of like, no, that's not what we want. Oh, the electric inhibitor's gonna get slowly built. He's just doing farming. Everything's good in the world. Is there a fight going on? I could hear thwomping sounds. That's fine. Guest can't claim bed. Oh, you know what? This area might not be flagged as part of the hotel. Yeah. And sort of. I was sort of right. What I was aiming at was right. Yeah. There we go. We made a rug! The rug finally got made! Well, imagine you finally finished that rug! My god. It's a large rug. It's a big old rug, this is. I don't know where to put the rug. Nowhere yet. But it's a big old rug. Okay, so this thing is escaping every 4.3 years, apparently. The strength is 214. Oof. Now 4.8 years. Feels suppressed. Little Horn is now going in. Looks like we have enough people and other things on. We're on top of enough jobs. Kind of want to just move the thingy there, move all of the insect meat and stuff there, and just like almost have it as highest priority. Just get rid of it all. Make loads and loads of biofuel. Kinda. Seems like a bit of a waste. Well, actually, then again, well, not only would that be a speed penalty, which it's just said, but also we don't actually have a huge amount of steel. I kind of want to hold off on that. 22 hours. People aren't especially obsessed with the cube yet. But yeah, having all the twisted meat and oh look, little dryads. The tree has made dryads, immature dryads. You're kind of like the other one devolved. Okay, let's have a little look at our crazy beasts. So these boom rats are males, and they need to be moved over to the male area. These boom rats are all female and are then in the female area, which is acceptable. There we go. So, the only problem you've got is the wild boom rats, of which there are a number. But we can always just send the boom rats over here. That'll sort them out. I think we just need to kill those things. Shall we just go and form a posse? Like, if I go up there, form some kind of defensive perimeter here, have someone lure them in, and then we just rain fire, you know? We could even form a defensive perimeter here, let them come over the mud, which slows them down. But it does mean one of us has to then get slowed down by the mud. But with any luck, it's whether or not, because these things are pretty fast. Do you know what I mean? They are very fast. But if we send Wouter can just jump. And then they'll carry on chasing. Yeah, Wouter can probably handle it. I mean, let's be honest. Wouter's actually not any faster, really. What are you... Building a scrap sculpture? I kind of admittedly didn't read that. To fall into a daze. He's going to build a sculpture to release the pressure growing in his mind. Oh shit, you're making a sculpture. I mean, cool? I guess? You're just kind of making a sculpture out of scrap metal. Because you're insane. I mean, I can think of worse things to do because you're insane. To be fair, though, Wouter's jumpy ability... like, what is Wouter doing right now? Taming, we don't care about that. Is a big jump. And its cooldown is 1 second. So I feel like it would probably be fine. So I'm actually going to form a posse. Get them all here. Lure them in with Wouter. Wouter can jump ability and to keep ahead of them because they are going to be fast. We then just rain fire. They then are slowed down by all this crap. And hey presto. So I'm just going to get everybody ready. Now we could just hang on. Am I just kind of missing a trick here, though? Surely Wouter could just kind of shoot them from afar and then just fucking leg it anyway. And then we just like, lure them in and... normally. Hang on, Wouter's not the best person for that specific thing because of the weapon he's got, so... I think Wouter is actually just going to be fast enough. No, but it doesn't really need to be. He just needs to anger them. I'm just hoping we can just anger. Here they come. Yeah, little buddy. I wonder if killing one of them will actually then... I mean, actually, I just suddenly realised they're going to kill all the boom rats if we're not careful. Oh my god, it's a cube, a statue honouring the mighty cube. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to get them inside, but what I am going to do is gonna redo and get everybody inside. Oh no, it's running away. Oi, bitch. God, they're really slow though, aren't they? And we can't lure them quite so easily. So you know what? We are just gonna I don't know whether we actually do have a sniper. We have an SMG, which is not the opposite of a sniper, but you know what I mean. It's certainly not a sniper. Well, I'm not particularly bothered. These melee freaks are potentially very problematic. Okay, what I want, Chosen, you go out there. Okay, now retreat. Swordy people get advanced. Bears! Yeah, I think they're attacking anyway. Okay. Sorted. So, no injuries. Yeah, Walter was just chilling. Just moral support. Just a bit of moral support. That's it. Indeed. More plasteel. I'm just still a bit paranoid that something's going to swarm out of it the moment we destroy it. So, this is my, like, slight sort of, you know, cautiousness. What we could do is we could give Wouter another gun and just have it in storage for them. Like in their equipment. Yeah, little horn. It was pretty harsh. They digest so quickly. It's insane. But it is what it is. You know, we can't help it. Hopefully, once we've destroyed this, people will cheer up a bit. Chosen getting better at shooting. No. Nice. Well, that's the thing, Chosen, is, you know, I'm going into this pretty damn blind. Like, the Revenant we kind of get now, but obviously anything like that is like, well, just one of those things, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Sorry, my brain is... Every time I go into doing this, my brain is just kind of like not understanding what the hell I'm doing. Okay, everybody can head home and dump all of the stuff. To be perfectly honest, all it would have taken is one boom rat to get eaten instead, or one... It would... Because it was fairly close. As far as everything goes, it was fairly close. So any one thing probably would have made the difference. It is just what it is, you know? Well, Delta, what are your other needs? Ravenously hungry. Neural supercharge. Drink some psychite tea, that'll pick you up a bit. Drop the steel, drop the plasteel, drop all that, drop all that. You're hungry and drowsy and want a neural supercharge and you're generally fine. Seven hours. Well, they'd explode upon being digested to death. Does that count? What? The screen rave just got mauled by an alpaca. Screen rave, dude, what did you do? I have no idea what Screen Rave did. Well, probably tried to kill an alpaca, I'm guessing. And then it bit the shit out of him. Let's have a little look at the log. So Screen Rave kicked a spray of dirt in the Scyther's eyes. Scyther. And apparently then an alpaca got involved. And it was a toe-to-toe fight. You know, it wasn't one-sided. This wasn't just the alpaca bothering Screen Rave while Screen Rave was ignoring it. But damn, where is this alpaca? It's there now, getting eaten by a tree. But oh boy, I didn't even see that. Lol. Pretty badass. Okay. So we now have some pretty cool kind of things. We're doing things. I need to kind of make a separate room for the biofuel refinery, because I kind of want it all over here now. That'll free up another slot in here for more workbenches. Well, I think that we've got flak pants as well, bear in mind. So I think that the pants maybe not, because surely flak pants are better than Devilstrand pants. I'm assuming. I don't know. Maybe. But pants would be the priority, I assume. Then again, I suppose the shirts would then add an extra layer of protection. Just how good is the Devilstrand stuff? Like, I need to kind of do a comparison. I mean, obviously they're not going to be exactly the same, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little look for someone who's got flak pants. I mean, you know, flak pants are what they are. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, we do have quite a lot of Devilstrand. I do like the idea of us having this whole Devilstrand uniform thing going on. I mean, the Devilstrand here is getting on quite nicely too. So that's a whole thing. I mean, making some Devilstrand pants isn't going to be a terrible thing. We don't want the rug. We don't want that anymore. We've kind of done with the dusters, the Kid Parker. Move the boots up here, because now everyone's got boots, which is nice. Well, yeah, I mean, we're growing Devilstrand, and we've been constantly growing Devilstrand for quite some time now. So no wonder we've got loads of it. It's good. What are in these cargo pods? Oh, they're like right here. Simple meals. I mean, sure. We can put them in the refrigerator. Little Horn, what are you? You're relaxing socially. Well, you're actually okay, so, I want you to destroy that pipeline. Hopefully it doesn't gush with a load of flammable oil or gas or something. I'm assuming it's just wreckage. Okay, we've got a load of crap that needs smelting. Steel slag. Do we actually have, like, a whole steel slag thing? Metal from slag, yeah. There we go. So that will actually then... So I'm just going to expand this slightly, just so that it gets all the mechanoids and slag and everything. Okay. Here we go. This is where things get fiddly. Segregate the males. So really it's, the way it's working is it's just, they're all at the bottom. Because the unnamed rats that are males will be at the bottom. And then we just separate them, put them over with the males. And it's obviously, like you say, lighter, doesn't require certain material. I mean, Devilstrand is a valuable material, but, you know, when you've got other things that are using up metals and components, it's good. I kind of want to just put some crazy things to one side for people to shop, but it's awkward to maintain things like shops and the like. How much granite do we actually have? 34. We really don't have much granite. When they move out of here, I'm going to turn these 2 rooms into big rooms. Okay. Chosen's investigation of the Golden Cube has revealed more. It is able to physically influence anyone who interacts with it. Those under the cube's influence will experience extreme withdrawal if they're separated from it. Chosen thinks there may be a way of deactivate the cube, but you'll need to study it further. That's fair enough. Thank you for your insight. I almost feel like I need to make an area where no one else other than those who are affected by it can get to it. It is what it is. Right then, think I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a session. Because it's just, you know... Oh, the obsession level, that's a good point. You're just curious. 15%. Just checking for anyone else. Jackson obviously is irrelevant. Oh my god, Gillen is 31%. Yikes. It has Beauty 4. This work shows a terrifying cube. The artwork invites the viewer to begin copying the cube. Rustic farmers are trying to steal the cube. Oh. You have to attack it. Well, we'll get someone in melee to attack it at some point. We've got some good researchers. I'm sure everything will be fine. I'm sure everything will be absolutely fine. We are hauling mechanoids. Good. It is good. Good. Wow, so what are you doing? Training Squee. I mean, yeah. Kind of feel like I want to let you do that now, because you're training them with twisted meat and corn, potentially. Yeah, let's fully train the crap out of these 2 bears so that they can rescue people. Kind of need to look out for a female polar bear. That's what we need. We need a female. That would be awesome. Spike traps. Yeah, we're a bit low on stone, but we have lots of limestone there, so I'm going to make some limestone. Where the hell did they go? I think they just all got triggered, didn't they? It's an awful lot of maintenance to put spike traps. Or deadfall traps, whatever you want to call them. Well, they are literally spike traps. I mean, to be honest, steel isn't a bad choice. We have quite a lot. Not massive amounts. We could also make traps out of shells, but I kind of feel like we're not quite at that level yet. What the fuck? Used for asteroid mining and accessing underground resources. What the fuck? But yes, steel spike trap isn't going to be a bad idea. Let's put them there for now. Like that. It's all good. True, but we can kind of put them in bottlenecks. Like, we could put one here, sort of thing. So as it comes around here and it goes around the corners, it could catch them. I don't know. It's a big investment of resources, so I'm feeling less... I'm feeling disinclined to do that. Disinclined to acquiesce to your request. It means no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chosen dude. What are you doing? 24. Yeesh. Yep, people are doing alright. Seem to require less work when they're made of steel, it would seem. Right, I am gonna call it because, you know, there's the whole thing. Because, you know, I can't be doing this all day. You know, I've got sleep that needs doing. I'm not sure how you do sleep. You know, it's a thing. I don't know what the. I mean, this is comically appropriate to the craziness that happened this session. It's like, aha, look, death! And cubes and shit. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, you know what? I'm not getting a graphic equalizer because Windows updated. It did a thing. There you go. That's better. Pardon? A command. Oh, you want, oh, I see what you're saying. So you guys can trigger that. I mean, yeah, that is actually doable. It's probably quite easy, actually. Okay, let's have a little look at that. I have to put a timeout on it. I don't want it to... L and S. Okay. So, user cooldown nothing, but global cooldown has got to be like 5 minutes, you know? In 10 minutes, actually, yes, you're probably right. Hurry up. Hang on, options. Okay, that's cool. Action. If I add an action, Freya, L and S. Always run. Click go. Trigger. Basic stuff. Okay, so now it needs to go OBS. Sources. Now I need to start looking at what I actually do when I press the button, because there's more than just one thing that does it. Here we go. So, OBS. Scene. No, sources. Set source visibility. And this is current thought. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, I see one. I think I need to make it so that it's the raw Freya says like and sub visible. Well, it's gonna oh no, yeah, you missed the February one, yeah. Then there's 5 actions. Oh god. That's a lot. Well, that's fine. I can do this. Source visibility. Freya says 2. Visible. Core timer. No. Is it like a? I think there's a delay. Here we go. What's the delay of this? 1,000. See, there's a lot more to this than but it's such a good idea. Thought bubble visible. Delay 500 milliseconds. Oh, I'm gonna have to put some more music on. I don't mind doing things like this. I mean, it's quite fun. It's a bit fun, you know. And then finally, well, not finally for this part. And then that's current thought 2, visible. Okay, that is it triggering. No, I don't mind. It's fine. But yeah, it is one of those things where it's like, I have to do this, and then I have to do this, and then I have to do that, and then this. And then I guess for 5 seconds, well, let's do it that way. So then current thought becomes invisible. Delay. Thought bubble becomes hidden. And just kind of like invert. Hidden. I guess? I mean, I think you can assume most people are probably fine, but yeah, I think that my philosophy on this is we have a duty when we're talking to be respectful to people's preferences, but also people with preferences that aren't apparent also need to be a bit understanding of people making mistakes. It works both ways. As all things often do. And then finally, I'm going to click that, hidden, go. Okay, so in theory, we have a command. And what I will do is add it to the command list now. Okay, there we go. Feel free to use the help command and see if it tells you the command and you can figure it out. I mean, you probably can. absorb. That's not the help command. That's not the command of commands. How good's that? I love it! And that's a 10-minute cooldown, so they should not work now for another 10 minutes. In theory. I think help also has a global cooldown as well of some sort. Again, it's just to stop spam, really. Don't want people spamming it for a laugh. Though, admittedly, I could then mute them and, you know. But yeah, in theory, someone try and use the command again. And it, in theory, should not work. But yeah, it's all good. It is good. I like it. It's a good idea. Don't know why I didn't think of it. Hell, I don't know why someone didn't think of it earlier, because it's a really, really good. I just like and subscribe, LNS. Maybe. LNS. Oh, yes, Pagey. Before I go. Let's have a little look. Kiss, marry, kill. Basket. Dobby. Kill Dobby. Just like instantly. Instant death for Dobby. I guess marry Basket and kiss Kiki. Dobby dies. It's just an annoying character. Like Jar Jar Binks level of... I mean, okay, maybe not as bad as Jar Jar Binks, but kind of in that direction, in that ballpark direction. Anyway, right, I am gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna do this thing. There we go. Yes. The time cooldown. What, for the like and subscribe? I think it's 10 minutes. The help one, if that's what you're talking about, that has, hang on, commands, help, 1 minute global, 5 minutes personal. Yeah, 10 minutes, LNS. Which I think is reasonable. Right then, I think it's time. It is time for me to head off. Marry Dobby? What? And then I'm guessing you're killing Basket. I mean, I suppose Basket's a bit of a fucking weird one, so I suppose we very much differ. We're completely mirror opposite, Pagey. But yeah, anyway, so I am going to head off, as I keep on saying and then not doing. So until next time, everybody, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, take care of the ones that you love. Thank you for subscribing, all of my adepts, Wildtime Necromancer, that Monocam, Nakomi Summers, Darth Malek, Mr. X Trillionaire, Strudel, Hellfire, Doragon, and Finkel. Thank you to all of the apprentices. Thank you for just thank you for being cool. And thank you, Pagey, for being weird. Never stop being weird. So until next time, cheerio.